Hi, my name's Abby and I work for the Brilliant Tutoring programme. This video is going to give you a bit more information about what the programme is and how to get set up and ready for your first tutorial. You might want to pause and come back to the video at various points as you complete some of the tasks. As you might know, the Brilliant Tutoring programme is to support pupils who have missed learning because of the school closures caused by COVID-19. Your teacher has identified you as someone who would benefit from extra tuition in a particular subject to help you reach your potential. On this programme, you'll be working with a tutor who has or is working towards completing a PhD at university. Their subject expertise and research background will be able to support you in progressing through school and into work or further study in the future. Over the next few weeks, you'll be receiving 15 hours of tuition with your tutor in a core curriculum subject, which will be split into 3 separate modules. You'll complete an assessment at the start and the end of the programme to identify your progress and areas to focus on in future study. You'll be working in small groups of 3, and at the end of the course you'll receive individual feedback from your tutor to support future progress. Over the course of the programme, you'll be expected to do the following: complete the pre and post programme assessments, attend all tutorials either dialing in from home or in school depending on the current situation, complete any homework or tasks set by your tutor, and use the virtual learning environment professionally throughout to support your progress. Before getting started with your tuition, there are a few tasks that you'll need to complete. The rest of this video will guide you through these. Firstly, you'll need to complete your pre-programme assessment. Please watch the whole section of the video before doing so that you know the process. This assessment should last around 15 minutes and it will give us a better understanding of how you learn and feel about academic life. These questions will be completed again at the end of the programme. As you go through the survey, please take the time to read and consider your responses carefully. You're not going to be judged on your responses and the results do not count towards anything, so please do be honest. If you have any problems, just get in touch with your teacher. To complete the survey, go to the link on the screen now and enter your assessment code. This code should have been provided by your teacher, so please ask them if you don't have one. Once you've completed the survey, you'll automatically be given your unique VLE or virtual learning environment login details. Make sure that you write these down before exiting the page and be careful with the spelling when you do. The URL is only needed the first time that you log in, but the email address will become your username for every time you log in. The next section of this video will guide you through using these details to sign up to the VLE. Feel free to pause here as you complete the survey first. Now that you've completed the assessment, you'll have your login details for Scholars VLE, which is the virtual learning environment that you're going to be using throughout the programme. For the next part of this video, I'm going to be guiding you through getting your account set up and using the platform. Scholars VLE is used to communicate with your tutor if you've got any questions throughout the week in between tutorials, to receive feedback and support from your tutor, and also to submit your homework as well as baseline and final assessments. Please be aware that all the messages that you send on the VLE are moderated by the Brilliant Tutoring programme, so please do make sure that you keep it work related. To sign up, you'll need to click on or copy the URL from the final page of your pre-programme assessment into your browser. You'll then be prompted to create a password for your account. It's really important to note down this password somewhere safe to avoid getting locked out of your account later down the line. If you have one, we would suggest changing the email address that we've set up for you to a real working email address. This way, if you do forget your password, you'll be able to reset it quite easily. If you don't have an email address, you can leave it as the default one, but then it's even more important that you do write down this email address and your password to avoid problems in the future. To change your email address, click on the avatar in the top right corner, then click Edit Profile and type in your email address. After creating your account, the unique URL that you were given will no longer work, so you'll need to log back in using the link on the screen now. If you know that you're going to be using the same device to access the VLE, you might want to bookmark this page. As mentioned, you can use the VLE to message your tutor. To do this, click into your placement and then select your tutor on the right-hand side. A message box will appear in which you can type and send a message. It would be a good idea to send a message now to your tutor to introduce yourself and let them know that you've logged in successfully. If you have any problems on the programme, you can also use this message function to talk to someone in the Brilliant Club team. At the top of your screen, there should be a speech bubble, and this is where you'll see if you have any notifications for messages. You can click here to see them. To submit any work to the VLE, click on the Homework and Feedback section on your dashboard. Then click on the relevant task and then on the Add Submission at the bottom of the page. You can either drag a file from your computer or click on the blue arrow to select a file. Then you'll need to follow the instructions on the screen to save it and submit it. Your tutor can send you feedback on these tasks, and if they've done so, you'll see a notification on the bell icon at the top of your screen. On your dashboard page, there's also a Useful Documents section. Here, you'll be able to find a guidance document for using Scholars VLE, and your tutor may also add things here that they think that you might find useful or helpful on the programme. If you do forget your password, you can reset it in one of the following two ways. If you changed your email address to a working one, you can request a reset link to that email address by clicking Forgotten your username or password on the login page. You'll then get emailed a link and you can click on this and enter a new password. If you kept the default email address you were given, then you'll need to send us an email or ask your teacher to the email address btpschools@thebrilliantclub.org. In the email, include your full name, your school name, and that default email address so that we can reset it for you. If you have any other questions or you get stuck in any way, you can rewatch this video for guidance or have a look through the document mentioned on the VLE. If you're still having any problems, then just get in touch with us, either as a message on the VLE or by email. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoy your time on the Brilliant Tutoring programme.